Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us this morning at the official Dave & Buster's groundbreaking here in McAllen, Texas. Woo! Who's excited? Again, thank you so much for joining us this morning. My name is Rebecca Olaguibel. I'm with the City of McAllen, Retail and Business Development Director for your beautiful City of McAllen. Thank you again so much for joining us this morning. We are here at Shops at 29, McAllen, Texas, one of the most vibrant and beautiful new developments that the City of McAllen has to offer, thanks to Terracor Development Services. And we'll hear from the Development Services team in just a little bit. But let's get started first with some of our great leadership that we have here in the City of McAllen. We have a fantastic City Commission team. Thank you, Ms. Commissioner Whitaker, for being with us this morning. And I'd like to invite City Commissioner Trey Pebley to say a few words about today's event.
Thank you, Rebecca. The City of McAllen is excited, very excited, to add a dynamic dining and entertainment option to our community and for our visitors to enjoy. Dave & Buster's is an exciting venue where family and friends can come together and have fun and enjoy time with each other. As a City Commissioner, it gives me great pride that we were able to fulfill several goals with the addition of Dave & Buster's to our fine city. One is enhance the quality of life for our residents. Two is creating new jobs. And three is maintaining and enhancing McAllen's status as a destination city. But as Rebecca said, this has been a long venture for us. We've been working hard at the city for a long time on trying to make this a reality, and here we are today. And I'd like to take this opportunity to thank just a few people. First off, I'd like to thank our city manager, Roel, for his hard work and dedication to this project. I would like to thank the city attorney's office for their diligence in working out the agreement and making everything possible. And I'd like to thank the city staff as well, the whole city staff, for all the work they've done and all the work that Rebecca's done on making this a possibility today. I'd also like to thank Mike Corbell with Dave & Buster's for them having the vision and the forethought to come down to McAllen and make this another one of their great destinations. I'd also like to thank Will Collins with Terracor Real Estate Services for all the fine work that he's done on making this a possibility. And I'd definitely like to thank the Collins family for all that they have done for the City of McAllen and for making this a great, vibrant city. Thank you all very much, and I'd like to turn it over to Roy Rodriguez for a few words. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. You know, I often hear that God loves McAllen, and it's obvious. It's obvious that He does, including, look at this. I mean, clouds are that way, everywhere else, but He had to give us some time for this celebration this morning. For most of you that know me, this is a new dress attire. You know, you will not see me Monday through Friday anyway, dressed like this. But today is a real celebration. And I'd wear this thing all week if it meant that we would break ground for Dave & Buster's. Very exciting day for us. Like Trey said, we've worked really hard. A lot of people have worked really, really hard to make this day happen. Many of the things that happen around us aren't accidents. It's a lot of folks working in the background trying to facilitate this type of development and really just trying to provide an environment for these folks to come in here and see success in their future. That's what we try to do. We can't dictate the type of development that comes to McAllen. All we can do is provide that environment for them to want to come here. So for that, I want to thank everybody that's worked on it. I want to thank you for being here today. It's an important day for us. Again, it's a great day for the Rio Grande Valley. You know, our focus is very simple, and that is bring great things to our region. We're very, very blessed to have really the financial wherewithal to make some of these things happen. I will take a hit for whatever is written out there about these kinds of deals, because this is going to be the kinds of deals that we will make, because that means that the future of McAllen and the Rio Grande Valley is bright. Thank you so much. It's a great day to celebrate, and I'm going to keep this on as long as I can. So for those folks here from Dave & Buster's, welcome. Welcome to your new home. We look forward to being in that house. It's going to be about right there. And we're going to celebrate by drinking the first lemonade. Something. Thank you.
Thank you. And a big thank you for the McAllen Chamber of Commerce ambassadors that are here this morning with us. Yeah! And a big round of applause for the RGV Toros girls joining us this morning in the celebration. City of McAllen has a lot of moving parts, and one of the main parts that we have, and it's a huge asset to the City of McAllen, is our McAllen Chamber of Commerce. And at the head of that organization is Mr. Steve Ahlenius, President of the McAllen Chamber of Commerce, and he is going to share a few remarks with us. Thank you.
I always love these days because it really is a demonstration of people taking risks and investing in McAllen. And any time that you start to see that happen in a community, those are some of those great telltale signs that great things are happening. I want to hold up this. You've seen these t-shirts that they're wearing, but what really thrills me the most where it says McAllen, Texas. And that is a tribute to the elected officials and the city staff in terms of trying to make this deal happen. Those who dare win. Let me say that one more time. Those who dare win. The days of getting easy retail development for the RGV are over. It is a competitive process. That means for McAllen to compete, we are going to have to do deals that will attract major one-of-a-kind retail development to this community. That means politically, as a business community, we need to make sure that we stand behind our elected officials and remind them that yes, that growth overall is good for everybody. As the economic pie expands, it creates more opportunities. And so, like Roy said, anytime that a city can bring together and do a deal like this, we need to stand up and applaud those efforts, because I promise you our competition around us are trying to do the exact same deals. And so it takes leadership, it takes risks, but those who dare win. So congratulations to the city. We're excited to have Dave & Buster's as part of this community. This is the place to be in the RGV. Thank you.
Words of wisdom. They say the number one rule to success in business is location, location, location. What do y'all think about this location? Yeah. So this is at Shops at 29. This is a new development for the City of McAllen. We are really, really proud that this development is happening right along Expressway 83. This is the Ansel Duos corridor, part of the McAllen West Side story. I'm so excited to bring up to the podium Mr. Will Collins. He is the Terracor real estate services developer that has the vision for Shops at 29th. And I wanted to remind Will that just about a year ago, we planned our first site tour with the Dave & Buster's real estate team. And here we are 12 months later breaking ground. Will Collins.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us this morning to celebrate the groundbreaking of Dave & Buster's 30,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. As you can see, we've commenced with construction and we should deliver the building by late fall of this year. So we're really moving. Thank you, Dee Wilson, for all your hard work on this project. We appreciate your efforts. Yeah. Blue Angels, y'all, Blue Angels. Shops at 29 is fortunate to be positioned here adjacent to the McAllen Convention Center. Next to all the exciting retail and other development activity that's being generated on this west side of town. I want to echo what others have said. City leadership has really done a great job of bringing new development to the city, especially along this corridor, and we're excited to be a part of it. Shops at 29 is very fortunate to be in the city of McAllen and to be located adjacent to the McAllen Convention Center. We at Terracor are extremely excited to have a first-class operator like Dave & Buster's join Shops at 29, and this brings our development to over 200,000 square feet of shopping, dining, and entertainment. I want to thank the city of McAllen for all of their hard work and dedication to bringing Dave & Buster's to McAllen. It's been a long, hard-fought process, not without a lot of really tough competition. Without the help and support of Roy Rodriguez, Kevin Pagan, Michelle Leftwich, and especially Rebecca Olaguibel, as well as the support of Mayor Darling and the city commissioners, this would not have been possible. It has been a tremendous partnership, and I look forward to continuing to work together to bring other new and exciting venues to the city of McAllen. Again, thank you all for joining us this morning, and I look forward to seeing you all at Shops at 29 in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you, Will. And now, a really, really warm welcome to the Dave & Buster's management team. We have Mike Corbell, the Regional Operating Director, here with us this morning, and Raul Gonzalez, currently the Assistant General Manager of the San Antonio Dave & Buster's, but now he's going to be the General Manager of the McAllen store. So please, a warm welcome for the Dave & Buster's team. Mr. Corbell.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I just wanted to tell you how overwhelmed I am from the welcome here. It's awesome to come to communities like this, but wow, what a welcome. And you know what this tells me? How good our business is going to be when we open, how much you guys have been wanting us to come, and it's vice versa. I can tell you our real estate team's been working on this deal for a while, and John, who drives that for us, has been very excited about this community for a long time. So it's great that we finally got the deal done. Now I get to do what I do best, come in and operate this thing and get it opened and make it something that not only Dave & Buster's will be proud of, but you'll be proud of as a community. And you know, it's just great. I'm a born and bred Texan, so I grew up in Texas. I've been down in the Valley area before. It's been a little while since I've been back down there. It's just amazing, the growth here in the whole Rio Grande Valley. But listening to everybody this morning, it's apparent to me that the city of McAllen chamber here is the driving force in this area. So congratulations to all of you, but I can tell you when we hit town, we'll show you a good show. I want all of you to be some of the first guests that walk in the building. We'll have a couple of VIP events. I consider everybody here a VIP, so you'll certainly be in those events. And we can't wait to get open and operating down here. And I am director over the whole state of Texas, so this will be my 12th store. But looking at the reception, looking at the city, I've been here for a day now. I think this is going to be one of my strongest stores, if not the strongest in my region. So congratulations on all the hard work the city has done. Rebecca, thanks for getting me down here. I was telling her this morning this is really a fun part of my job, if you will. So I've been to a few of these, and I've actually been to them all over the country. I've opened Dave & Buster's all over the country. I don't think I've ever seen a reception like this. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to turn some dirt. So, Steve, if you can lead the way.
Y'all come on over this way. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.